Let's restart that one more time. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. What's going on, everybody? It's Franz here again with another video titled Intro Mr. Lorenzana. Basically what I'm doing in this video is just answering a few questions that I found online. Just so you guys know, these are just some questions. These are not a full essay about me, so I'm gonna try to answer all these questions as best as I can. Thank you for those people who actually commented a number so I can easily find a question. So let's get to it. What is your biggest fear? The biggest fear that I have is not being successful in life. Not just in terms of having a lot of money, but to me, being successful is doing something that I really love. So my biggest fear is not doing what I want to do in life. Right now I'm studying to become a civil engineer. My biggest fear is failing to study and yet failing to graduate. That is what is keeping me motivated in life. Who is your hero? This is a very cliche, elementary question, but I'm going to try to answer this the best I can. My hero or heroes are my parents. The reason why my parents are my hero because they work so hard to just help me become the person I am. They taught me how to become an individual, how to become a mature individual, and they taught me to always go for what is best and what I need, especially my mom and dad. Well, who else would I be talking about? So that's why they're my heroes, and they work so hard at their occupation, and I'm just What did you want to be when you were small? When I was a young kid, I wanted to be a forensic scientist just because every time I go home, I used to watch CSI Las Vegas a lot with my mom. Every day we would watch it, and I fell in love with the idea of solving crimes. But then as a kid who is mature, I had to think about my future, and I was like, Calgary doesn't have a lot of crazy murders like you see on television. I'm pretty sure we do have crime, but not to the extent that I would get a job as a forensic scientist. Years later, I wanted to become an engineer. So there you go. If you could share a meal with any 4 individuals, living or dead, who would they be? A lot of people I want to have this meal with are all celebrities. Don't judge me, okay? First one, and that would be Gary Valenciano. Second one would be Michael Bublé. Third one, Lea Salonga. I would love Gordon Ramsay. Fourth one, Gordon Ramsay. That was there you go. Those are the 4 people I would love to dine with. What 2 radio stations do you listen to in the car the most? 88.9, and that is the Christian channel. Every time I'm driving, there's a lot of crazy drivers out there, and I listen to the Christian channel just to remind me that love your neighbor as yourselves, especially when you're driving, because a lot of us can get really mad, and all the songs that are just played just remind me that God loves us first and that we should love others. The second one, it varies from time to time, but I've been falling in love with the 97.7 Up radio. They play a lot of old school everything, from Michael Jackson when he was still, you know, dark skin. They play Toto, they play Earth, Wind and Fire. They sometimes play modern music from today, but they mostly play the older generation music. So yeah. Do you like or dislike surprises? Why or why not? It depends on the surprise. If someone threw me a surprise birthday party, that would be cool. But I don't need surprises. I don't mind surprises, but don't leave me weird surprises like a floater in the toilet. Please, no. Don't surprise me like that. I actually have a competition with my girlfriend. We always try to scare each other. I'm actually proud of her because lately she's been scaring me a lot. She would get me bad. What is the worst gift you have received? I'm a type of person who is very thankful for everything. So if you give me gifts, thank you. I love all your gifts. But the gift that I was not most excited for, it was like a dollar store clock car. I wouldn't say it's the worst. I wouldn't say it's the best. But the fact that you give me a miniature clock car for a gift, I don't know what to do with it, so. Hey. What is your biggest complaint about your job? For the past 3 years, I've been working as a groundskeeper at Aged Care, Beverly, Lake Minapore. I'm very thankful for that job. It taught me a lot about gardening and landscaping. The only complaint I have is the hard labor. I never knew gardening was such a tough job. I watered 4 or 5 different courtyards. I tell you, it's a challenge, especially when it's hot outside. So it's not really a complaint. Well, maybe it is a complaint, but you know, I'm thankful for that job. What is your proudest accomplishment? If I had to choose whatever is in my head right now, it would be grade 10 band. We were in Sun Peaks Festival. A lot of you guys know that I played percussion and I played mostly the timpani, the 4 big drums. If you guys don't know, search it up, you'll know what I'm talking about. But I played it so well during a music festival that on our grading sheet there was a section that said awesome timpani player. It just made me feel good and I was so proud of my hard work as a timpani player. What's the longest you've gone without sleep and why? Derek Rigor, Bonito Basa, if you are watching this, you know why. But the longest I've gone without sleep is probably 2 to 2.5 days, just because it was summer and you're just hanging out with buddies. We would watch movies, copy Jabberwocky's dance, go to 7-Eleven at 4 a.m. It was crazy back then, but now I need all the sleep I need because college is a tough thing in life and sleep is a best friend. Alright folks, like I said, that's all the questions I have time for today. Hopefully in the future I'm able to ask you guys for personal questions so you guys can input your questions for me, and that would be a good way for you guys to know more about me. So thank you for watching this video. I hope to release more videos like these in the future. So I'm planning to release at least 1 video per week. I'm trying to release either music, a vlog, what I do in the weekend, behind the scenes when Next Motion and Next Motion Films decide to film. And if you haven't checked out the Hangout, I'll put the video here. If you haven't seen that video, check it out because it's our first video and it's pretty cool. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe to see more of this ugly ass face. Alright, take care everybody. See you.